Hi team, we run Coach Alexa here, coach for Reading and South Oxfordshire. I wanted to talk today about fun. So when I chat to a new runner that I'm starting working with, one of the questions that I pretty much always ask is, what do you enjoy about running? Because I'm a firm believer in if I can find ways of making running enjoyable or more enjoyable, or keeping running enjoyment, keeping the what you love about running in your training plan. A, you're more likely to do the runs. B, you're more likely to just get a little bit more out of them, put a little bit more into them, and therefore get a little bit more out of them. And it's also something that I try to follow up with, on a reasonably regular basis, about how do I keep it fun? What's the most enjoyable run that you've done over the last few weeks? And I'm a firm believer in, making life as fun as is possible, really. Why do stuff that you really don't enjoy? But I do firmly believe that if the training that you do is more fun, you're more likely to do it. You need less motivation to get that session done. If you're genuinely looking forward to getting out the door, it is so much easier to make those sessions happen. It's needing less of that real energy and self-motivation to try and tick those sessions off. So I'm going to give you a little bit of a thought to ponder on today, and maybe to feed back on a little bit with your personal preferences and stuff in the comments. But what do you enjoy about running? Is it the exploration? Is it the longer runs? Is it having some fun with a speed session? Really kind of just focusing on that 30 seconds or minute of thing that you're doing, and really feeling the wind in your hair with the speed. Is it running with others? Is it getting lost out on the trails? And how perhaps could you incorporate more of that stuff that you love into your training? If you plan your own training, how might you do that? Or maybe it's something, if you're working with one of the coaching team already, just having a chat with them about what is it that you really find the most enjoyable. I had an epiphany 8 or 9 years ago now, when I was trying to train, I was trying quite hard to train for a faster half marathon time, that I didn't actually really enjoy racing. The experience in training was good. I really loved my longer runs, but I absolutely did not enjoy trying to wring the best possible performance out of myself on a road race on the day, and trying to push myself hard in terms of pace over longer distances. I found it was an interesting trip to the pain cave, which for me didn't really add any personal value or enjoyment. But it was a great epiphany to have, because I'd kind of noticed that I was getting a little bit less into my training over those previous few months, and that was why I wasn't having fun with it anymore. My fun these days, and it's changed over the years, is more, disappearing out the door with a vague idea of where I'm going, maybe somewhere to stop for a cup of tea and a snack somewhere on the way, and just being out in nature and, traversing the ground, finding new routes and finding some lovely woodland like this. Anyway, chip in the comments. What's your favourite things about running? What do you find fun about it? What aspects of running do you enjoy the most? And most importantly, how are you going to incorporate a few more of those things into your training? Happy running.